turn that up, huh? Little Baltimore Orioles. Spring training with the Braves. Let's see how we do here.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Atlanta Braves and the Cole Stewart will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder.
So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Swing and a line drive, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddy.
Stepping into the box, Freddy Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now the O's. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Down and away, ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Popped him up. Swanson into shallow left. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The third baseman.
In now for the O's, Hanser Alberto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes.
A curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Batting third.
Standing in, Jose Iglesias looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the corner and slicing foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A Ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So a runner at first with 2 away. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hernandez comes set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. We've played in. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Braves get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Tyler Flowers stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hayes is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Dansby.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Mancini is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Adam Duvall. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Austin Riley. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzy Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzy Albies. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike one.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Popped him up. Riley in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And now it'll be the catcher, Pedro Severino. No balls and a strike to count. Santander leads off first with one away. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the shoo out. Austin Hayes is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Ozuna at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that it?
Leading off to the plate, the first base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Iglesias is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder, number 20.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Marcell Ozuna. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now back.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayes on the run for it to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Ramon Urias. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Hit back up the middle. Albies picks it up. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play. I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
This is on the ground over to first. The tag gets one. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And he's got run.
Iglesias.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Over to Albies. The tag, and he is out. So no runs, no base hits, 2 costly errors, and a runner left. Keegan Aiken is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring. Skied into straightaway right. Mancini moving back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
The batter, number 1.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Riley rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Roll, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bad hit started.
Nick Markakis is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Santander. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
the first baseman, number 5.
So next up will be Freddy Freeman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a move over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to right center. Acuna giving chase. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Hernandez is ready. Here it is on 0-1. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Wade LeBlanc will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring. All set for the start of the from the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a nod.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Base hit, line drive into the corner. The relay throw. And he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him.
The center fielder, number 13,
Acuna digs in now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. No hits to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Five runs, 11 hits, and 4 errors for these guys so far. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Standing in, Pedro Severino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Now batting, center fielder,
And Hernandez will go to first. Runners back. Austin Hayes the next to bat, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Now batting, Ramon Urias. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And he got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Hernandez comes set. Here's the first pitch. To short. Swanson picks it up. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. David Hess is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Number 41.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
At the plate now, Ozzie Albies. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder,
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Hayes is there. Let's see if they test it.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Braves 6 and the Orioles nothing. In now, Jose Iglesias. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. On, he pops it up. Freeman in foul ground, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Drifting under it now is Markakis, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting,
At the plate, Renato Nunez. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
the right fielder.
So coming to the plate, Trey Mancini. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Now batting, the left fielder, Anthony.
At the plate, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball laid off well below the knees. To third, reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Number 62 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 62.
Ready now, Marcell Ozuna. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hayes on the run for it. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, the catcher.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tyler Flowers. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Heading out toward shallow right. Mancini in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 13.
Ready for another chance? Ronald Acuna. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Albies brings it in. And the throw goes right over the head of Freeman at first.
Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung on to it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
Into the box now, Austin Hayes. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, the second baseman.
At the plate, Ramon Urias, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together. This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Cedric Mullins will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
DJ Stewart will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Hernandez comes set. Here's the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Orioles strand a couple. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. DJ Stewart remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning.
Number 24.
Now the pitch. Popped him up. Ruiz is there for it. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Andrew Velasquez has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Adam Duvall will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ballgame as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate.
High and deep to straightaway right. Mancini moving back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting. Third baseman, Austin Riley.
Digging in, Austin Riley. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot here to left as this lead swells to 7-0.
The batter number 1, second baseman.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies as he rips it on the ground to second. He's right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 7 and the Orioles. Touki Toussaint will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 62.
Richie Martin will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Little chopper back to the mound. And this ball's right past him at first base. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Brian Holiday will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A man at third with 1 away. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he's safe. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Chance Cisco will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Throw over to third, and he just manages to get his hand in. And he'll look over to third here once more, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick him up right here.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Pedro Severino is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Richie Martin will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop.
Now playing right field.
Asher Wojciechowski comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Pat Valaika is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Chris Davis is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Nick Markakis. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Markakis will round it at first and head for second now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Freddie Freeman stands in as he looks at a called strike.
This game for the Orioles. Now playing shortstop, number 1, Richie.
Sliced hard down the left field line. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Number 20,
In now, Marcell Ozuna. He grounds it sharply to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So stepping in, Tyler Flowers. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And that's the second out. Into the box now, Ronald Acuna. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
That's in there. Base hit. Acuna rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score. Way out in front, now up by 10.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Is in time, and he's cut down at the... They pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Now at the plate, Austin Hayes. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Ramon.
Now at the plate, Ramon Urias. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Fouled away. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Rio Ruiz. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Andrew Velasquez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A bouncer up the middle. Swanson brings it in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Now to the plate, Andrew Velasquez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. High and deep to center field. Acuna going back. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Atlanta Braves almost incredibly win a game with 8 errors. Felix Hernandez earns the victory on the mound. Cole Stewart worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
10 runs on an even 20.